So it's done it again, where the video just automatically starts on this by itself. As you can tell from the poofiness of my roots, I did take my spiritual bath yesterday. Hold the line though. Alright, so let's get into the read. I created a lot of handwritten deck, had more handwritten cards to go along in the collection. Okay, so from here on down, handwritten cards. Usually it's stopped like right here before, so I've created a lot more. Those are 2 extra ones that I'm just gonna kind of randomly put in there. And all of them, I hand one by one, randomly put them in specific spots. So, and then we're just gonna grab a group of cards from random spots in the larger deck. Eventually, this whole thing is gonna probably be full of just some of the handwritten cards. That should be enough. And I actually pulled out a different period, and I saw exactly what I needed. We've been talking about self-care, right? So we're gonna pull that deck out. So I've made this, pulled it down from a shelf to make it available. All about this group of decks is in the case that I call inner work. So we're gonna have to get some I am statements here as well. Self-care. I think is this the self-care deck? Because we got the book out. We just need the actual cards. Ooh, okay. See, I will be in here all day. We can probably we'll get one from this. I'm excited. I hadn't seen these. Oh, these are some really powerful cards, but these are ones that you can only pick one because the description is so long, elaborate, and necessary that we gotta get through it, read the whole thing. We have a self-compassion deck. We're just gonna, let me stop being extra. Here go my Rumi Oracle book. Where are my Rumi cards though? I need to find my Rumi cards. So I'm gonna leave that out and hopefully find some room on I have a small shelf with a lot of the description books on it. So I really need to organize that shelf too. Okay. A lot of rambling. Let's just get to the money. Get to the reason why we're here. Okay. Hold on one more time. I really did think I had my mic on. Didn't. It was plugged in though, so at least we got that far. Alright, so let me just, you can hear the music, got the shamanic drums going on in the background. Send you some healing Reiki energy to cleanse your aura. Maracas and sistrums are really good for clearing your energy, raising your vibration. I'm moving shit. Hold on. The poopy hair looks good on looks good on camera. I don't mind it. It's just in person. I look homeless. Probably, I don't know. Family, I feel like a lot of people have released a lot of things and their heart chakras are free. I feel freedom in heart chakras. Okay? But I've been getting a lot of angel numbers that support. If anyone is out there that has like a spiritually based business, do the things. You know what I'm saying? Do the things to expand it, to grow it. That is being encouraged a lot. I need to post the angel numbers that I've found. I need to get more active and consistent with doing that. And I'm going to try to do that more. Okay, so let's just get our main cards out before I start trying to stress about where to put these additional cards, the additional decks that we're going to use. Ashe, family. Feels such a beautiful connection, deeper connection. And that's what this planetary alignment is about as well. Mixing emotions with actions. Now we are shifting our paradigm to where our emotions will not delay us. Our emotions will now, with the wisdom and experience that we have, we will now be able to turn that emotion into action. There is a conjunction with the moon and Mars, and that is what's creating that shift from, longing to, and I wrote that as one of the messages. It was so good how it was put. We're just gonna sum it up from wanting to having, right? Hold on. Okay, look at that. Authority not exercised is wasted. Okay, so again, empowering you to use your spiritual gifts, practices, and such, and to step into authority, just like we've been kind of talking about in past readings. It's time for us to step into authority, step into that leadership position. Jesus didn't want religion. Jesus wanted leaders. Religion creates followers. Okay, it's time for us to step into our authority, and in that energy is where Jesus will actually stand and support you, not when you're just sitting and waiting. Faith without works. Y'all know how it goes. Y'all know how the saying goes. And then we're going to go ahead and get them. That's what I just said, right? Jesus never wanted religion. He wanted leaders. Religion creates followers. I just said that. And then that card comes out. So let's get our first set of clarifiers. It's time for you to step into your leadership position. And that's on period. Time for you to believe in yourself. Time for you to bet on you. You've been having people coming at you left and right to try to diminish your self-esteem so that you won't bet on you. Bottom of the deck. Exactly. No doubt. You need to have, when you step out on faith, you need to have no doubt. When you step into an opportunity, you need to have no doubt about the fact that your star power will come through. And not only that, your divine forces of unconditional love, light, peace, wealth, health, prosperity, and all things good and lovely will have your back and give you all the resources you need and things you need so that your soul can thrive in whatever position that you've been placed in. Remember, you are carrying the Most High's name. You are representing the Most High. He will not allow you to fail. Second set of clarifiers. Okay. Look, it's time for you to lead and teach the world how to love. Didn't I say spiritual teachers? It's time for you to stand up. Come to the front. Let's get an I am affirmation for each of our sections here within the read. Okay, 2 came out. I'll take them. Bottom of the deck, I am love. What you teaching the world how to love, right? I am love, beauty, passion, and joy. I am love, beauty, passion, and joy. You do not need to seek any outside support and validating that. Though you do deserve praise and validation. Okay, so the people in your life, they should be giving you that. If they don't, then they can move around. It's not that you need it from just random people, which they'll probably be the ones that give it to you. But definitely the people in your life need to be the ones, giving you that praise and that validation. There's nothing wrong with wanting that from the people that you have in your inner circle. Nothing. I like how my these I am cards match my lighting. Okay, so I guess we'll get a self-care card for each of the categories too. For each section. I'm loving the energy from these self-care cards. They are excited to be pulled out and used and utilized. Okay, they are happy to serve. And we're still in that purple third eye colors. We got third eye and throat chakra here. Crown with the mandala in the middle. The spiral, sacred spiral. I'm loving the colors with the rich royal blue of my little tapestry piece that I have everything on. Okay. Here are the books. All right, let's get Path to the Soul. Path of the Soul Destiny card as well. We'll probably just get one from this deck. The messages aren't that long. I'm debating if I want one for each section or just one. And call it a day. We'll just take one for now. If we want more later, we'll pull more. Okay, and I'll put that with the theme for the read. And then we also have information from the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck, we have 32. Okay, so the 30 numbers have been really potent in the last few readings. We have 33, 30, 31. Threes are about expansion. There's a lot of expansion going on in the cosmos with the planetary alignments, the different planetary alignments that have been happening since, like March 6th. March 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th have been litty when it comes to the planetary alignments. I can't tell you exactly which ones, but know that at this time, taking care of yourself, giving your bottom of the deck of the self-care a sweet treat. And I just bought me a bag of mini-sized Snickers because that's what I really like and love. I'm already in alignment with some self-care, self-love. I need to make sure I moderate myself on those, not go too crazy. I usually, when I eat them, I only eat two. I'll eat two and I'm done. And I'm satisfied, really. I don't know if 2 a day is something I need to be doing. But it's been a daily thing, so I need to keep an eye on that. Nevertheless, let's get into the read. The main thing for the read. Do I want to read the bottom of the deck of the Path to Soul? Path of the Soul. 32. Nurturing Universe. Ain't that in alignment with, self-care, self-love? Just letting you know that the universe got your back and is also nurturing you and caring for you at this time. It says this card encompasses all aspects of being divinely nurtured and supported. Ashe. That self-care makes you look younger. I'm looking at myself, I'm like, girl, you're looking younger, okay? But I'm also doing work to intentionally, work on that. 40, baby. It calls to allow the full flow of loving energy within you to nurture and support you, okay? It within you, that self-love, self-care is calling forth the full flow of loving energy within you to nurture and support yourself, okay? Here we go with the spiral, just talking about the spiral on the back of our I Am cards as well. This spiraling, healing energy, because the spiral represents healing. It does heal. That's why it's such a sacred symbol. The spiraling, healing energy is available to you at all times. It surrounds you and embraces you, just like the silver ray of Metatron that we spoke about in the previous read as well. When we asked for Metatron's silver ray to be within and around us at all times, no harm can befall us. And we need ever to fear the darkness, and we are never alone. Okay? Look, it just says that you are never alone on your journey. You are always supported and cared for. This nurturing feminine energy calls you into her arms. Rest with her for a while. Let her soothe your heart, heal your wounds. Not saying the healing of the heart chakra, just feeling some really precious, loving heart chakra energy. Let her heal your wounds and guide you gently and lovingly onto your path. Spoke about that yesterday as well. You're in a situation where you're maybe going through a heartbreak because you are releasing. Allow yourself to gently unwind from that situation and drop into a deeper, slower healing rhythm to heal your mind, body, and soul. Also do your breathing exercises because that allows messages to come in as well. So imagine the situation, whatever you're dealing with. Imagine yourself gently unwinding from that situation and into just a deeper, slower healing rhythm. And in that rhythm, just rest within the nurturing universe. Call forth the full flow of loving energy within you to help nurture and support you through the release of said situation. And again, drop into that healing rhythm to heal your mind, body, and soul, and to prepare you, energize you, and recharge you for your next step forward. Just a little rest before you get back onto the journey. Ashe. So, beautiful energy 32, and then I see the card 33 get is Kuan Yin energy. You know, and she is the Bodhisattva of compassion. She represents compassion and kindness towards oneself. So we can also call in on the energy of Kuan Yin at this time. I love her energy. It's very gentle, very sweet, very in alignment with what we were just talking about. So hold on. So we got the energy of Kuan Yin coming through. We spoke about Jesus earlier with his loving and compassionate and loving, nurturing energy as well. Remember, all of these, just different deities are just aspects of ourselves. I even saw a reel where they were associating different Neteru, which are the Egyptian gods and goddesses, to organs within the body. So, the main theme for this read today, exactly. Again, in that same energy of self-love, self-care, knowing your self-worth, healing your self-esteem if need be. But it says recognize yourself. You've changed. They are no longer in your league. Whomever it is that you had to walk away from, you, like I said, I don't know if I posted these reads, but it was like, Spirit knew you weren't able to walk away, so they orchestrated things so that this person will walk away from you. So this person will set up boundaries. Because when you set boundaries to walk away or to just kind of pull back, that person didn't really support it. But now that this person is forced to set those boundaries, you can support them in that. And it would be easier to walk away. But I also feel like there has been, we have a number 1 here. And we know that is the card of the Magician. Spirit letting you know that you have all the resources you need. Recognize yourself, you've changed. You are out of their league now. You have evolved past them. Okay? You have all the tools that you need to overcome this energy. So you can take a screenshot of this, perhaps. Let me see if I can get it to where there's no ring light in it. Can't really do it, but anyway. These images are kind of really good to just meditate with. There we go. It's a little bit better. But it's the ending of a cycle and a new one beginning. A new cycle is beginning. And new energy where you're recognizing yourself. You're not settling. And again, you have healthy boundaries in which you will not go below. Whomever that you bring into your space need to be spiritually yoked. with you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Not just knowing about certain things, but also practicing them. Because again, if you're going to be a person that starts a spiritually based practice, like what you look like being in a relationship, a romantic relationship or friendship with people who are not on that same path in a way. Yes, you can lead and guide other people, and you will have students, you will have, an audience that sit and listen to you. But those people that are in your inner circle need to have those same set of values so that iron can sharpen iron. Those are the type of relationships you need, especially emotionally and spiritually. Financial, superficial, looks and all of that, that's cute. But the most important things that we need to make sure is in alignment with who we are, where we're going, and our destiny is the emotional intelligence and the spiritual side of them. Those are deal breakers. And also they need to be, of course, not in a third party or trying to put you in a third party or, constantly have you in a state of competition with in any way, shape, form, or fashion. They need to be, again, people that freely praise you and validate you. You know what I'm saying? Just like you would do for them. Period. Okay? That would send you little notes throughout the day to let you know how special you are, how beautiful you are, that they're thinking about you. No matter how busy they are, they will find the time to make you feel special, or at least, at the very least, return that same energy when you send it to them. Okay? You will be helping a lot of people that have experienced corrupt mentors. Okay? You may have experienced a corrupt mentor as well. But again, recognize yourself. You are now out of this person's league. You have ascended that person. Okay? Like you don't understand how much you have grown and have evolved, because you're not understanding how dope you are. That's why we need this time of solitude to really get to know ourselves. Like in this lifetime, we will truly fall in love with ourselves and see ourselves the way the divine sees us. This came out in the read yesterday as well. How dare you talk to yourself like that? Especially with all the love that you have within you and all the love that you have to give and do give. We need to stop bullying ourselves, having compassion with ourselves, just like the Kuan Yin card says that I didn't even read the full thing of. It's like having compassion for one's self. Okay? The I am affirmation for this sector of cards is I am mindful of each moment, enjoying life, enjoying the process of life. Okay? You dealing with this corrupt mentor was part of your journey, something that you had to go through so that you can, also aspire to do the opposite. Shows you what you don't want, what you don't need, and how to protect others and be what others need you to be. It's that grateful chaos card that I have. It's like, yes, things are chaotic, but there is going to come a time where you're going to be grateful for this chaos. You're going to be grateful for this stirring up of mess. Okay? The triggerings, so that you can deal with and heal those parts of you, that shadow part that was hidden. Okay? Remember, we pulled 2 I am cards and we just took them. The next one to clarify this corrupt mentor card. You're not understanding how dope you are, and stop talking negatively to yourself, because these mentors, these older people in your life may have talked bad to you, talked to you cash crazy. And if they didn't even do that, they just did not support you. They didn't praise you. They didn't validate you in your development stages. But it's okay, Because we are not victims. We're not victims. Okay? The universe nurtures and supports us and has been doing so since birth. So yes, we may have been let down by humans and the people that are supposed to be here to support us, families, siblings, aunts, uncles. They may have dropped the ball there, but the Most High didn't. Your spiritual spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, the ascended masters, they didn't drop the ball. Like the card says, you were never alone. You are always covered and protected. You just have to know that and believe that. And I feel like we're shifting again from wanting to having, from believing to knowing. Just a 10 toes down, firm foundation energy, 44 energy. And I feel like you may have even received some sexual healing within the past few, within the recent times, and you may be experiencing some more sexual healing, okay? Be mindful when you are having intercourse with people or with yourself, because underneath that card it does say use your hands, okay? So your sexual experiences, I feel like you're going to start incorporating more of a spiritual aspect to it as well. Speaking aloud any outcomes you want, but also surrendering. And surrendering isn't just giving up on it, but it's trusting. Surrendering is trusting that it is already unfolding. Whatever outcome and desire you want, that is already unfolding, that you already have it, okay? Period. This is, I just read the kind of like the first top line, but it's giving, alarm just went off. It's giving confirmation already, okay? It says, I am a powerful co-creator who embraces the universe, the nurturing universe. Where is it? Yep, the nurturing universe. And that embraces the universe and the magic that surrounds me each day. Okay? Being in tune with how dope you are, that you have evolved beyond mentors, past lovers, maybe even family members. And that's the reason why they hate. They always find reason to mess with you. I'm gonna start clipping these to my necklaces because they know they can't stop you. They know they can't stop you. No matter what they throw your way, you alchemize that shit, and it's baffling to them. And look, then I say with the sex and then use your hands afterwards. Don't that look like that's what she's doing? This is the card 40. And I was like, 40, because this is what 40 looks like. She's 40. And it's pleasure. Maybe if you're at the age of 40, you're about to experience a year of pleasure. And this is going to be, you're going to be providing this for yourself in a way like as never before. Like, again, it's that self-love, self-care. And you're just taking your self-pleasure to the next level, too. All right, so the next card that we're going to clarify is pushed outside of your comfort zone to strengthen you for a huge opportunity, okay? These people have been pushed away. You are separating yourself. Now you have the courage because you know that you need never fear the darkness. And so you're allowing yourself to be pushed out of this comfort zone, right? But again, it is strengthening you for a huge opportunity. And that opportunity could be a specific planetary alignment that will enhance and multiply your gifts. This is an opportunity for you to really multiply your gifts, your self-love, or whatever. Certain planetaries, open up that energy where the air is charged, and there's a spiritual turbocharge when you do certain things. So this is, could be a test. All right, you pushed outside your comfort zone so that you can utilize your notes, your tools. I was going to say, I was thinking before the read that I want to share with you guys that anytime you watch a read, pull out your notebook, take notes on the read. I did that just the past read, just the read before this one. And it's been great to be able to go back over those notes, because it prepares you for, I just said that this is a test, right? And the analogy I was using before the reading started was, so that you can be prepared when life throws you an open note, surprise, pop quiz, or test. You can refer back to those notes. It is imperative, it is very powerful, and it is something, a habit that we all, me, myself included, need to incorporate. So as I rewatch this read, notes, okay? Put the date on there. And I'm kind of excited to get back into that energy again, like sort of like a journal or diary or whatever. But I'm telling you, it's going to help you grow exponentially. First card to clarify, being pushed out of your comfort zone to strengthen you for a huge opportunity. It says when you stay longer. So when you stay longer than needed, you will be in a constant cycle of healing heartbreak. Okay, and so this is what pushed you out of your comfort zone is the release of a situation in which you stayed longer than what was needed. You overlooked the red flags and you stayed longer. And of course, if you look back over the time that you spent with said person, there were possibly conversations that have been had over and over, that have been brought up over and over. Constant state of confusion. Again, healing heartbreak, instability. And there was a passionate connection there, maybe sexual or whatever. And that is what had you really, again, connecting passionately to said situation, which made it hard for you to release it. But look, bottom of the deck says self-love and surrender low self-esteem. Because the lack of self-love and the presence of low self-esteem on a certain level may not be completely, you might be like, I ain't got no low self-esteem. Hey, that may be some of the shit that was stirred up, and it triggered some little morsels of low self-esteem or a lack of self-love that you didn't realize was there. Okay, so I just spoke about this card, Grateful Chaos. Okay, so yes, the energy may be chaotic right now, but there's going to come a time where you will be grateful for it. And it may be now, because we already spoke about how the frequency has increased and how we're learning the lessons faster, receiving the downloads faster, evolving faster. Acceleration came out in the last read as well. There's an acceleration in the learning curve. So you may already be experiencing this grateful chaos because you've been here, been there, done that, been on the cycle of healing your own darkness. The last read told us that we have been successful in healing our own darkness. It told us that twice in the message for the silver sword of light and truth, and also the dimensional gateway card spoke about we have received that invitation to the dimensional gateway because we have did the work to heal ourselves. So of course, in life, we're going to continue to experience elevate, and the cycle begins again, and you may come into the same challenges, but you just advance them much faster. Right? Complete that cycle, on to the next. And you may be introduced to different challenges or whatever, but the same tools you use on those lower cycles will assist you wherever you go. And of course, again, you have unlimited access to resources to help you ascend. You have the nurturing and the support, all the nurturing and support you need to help defend you through this time, through times of challenges. The I am affirmation for being pushed outside of your comfort zone to strengthen you for an opportunity for this also leadership position is: I am walking my path of self-discovery and enjoying each step of my journey. Perfect card to clarify grateful chaos. I am enjoying each step of my journey. Okay, the first I am card. I am mindful of each moment, enjoying the process of life. I am a powerful co-creator who embraces the universe and the magic that surrounds me each day to support you. Okay, period. The self-care card is intuition. Another way to express self-care is to trust your intuition, to light your way through the darkness. As you see the dark skies behind her, the stars lighting the way, like the North Star guiding you. Okay? So the next card that we're going to clarify, come on, period. Creative Emperor or Empress. Again, you're out of their league. You are now out of their league. They have served their purpose. There's nothing more that they can add to you, and definitely nothing they can take away. You strengthen up your fortress around yourself that they can't take shit from you anymore. But they definitely don't have what it takes to add anything to you. You've ascended them. You know everything that they know. And then some. Okay? So be neutral. I feel like you're learning to be neutral in this release of certain people and relationships. It says there's no right or wrong, just more or less aligned. You are seeing that now that you have recognized that you are now out of their league, you see that they are just less aligned with your path of the soul. The destiny cards, they're just less aligned with your destiny. And that's okay. And you can walk away with love. Walk away with love. It doesn't have to be, an argument, a fight. It doesn't have to be painful. Change doesn't have to be painful, Okay, so creative empress or emperor has been clarified by a petty matter sends you reeling, but it's the subconscious purging. And this could have been the straw that broke the camel's back. You may have brought up a matter that someone thought was petty, but it meant a lot to you, and so you may have started a conversation about it, and it revealed some things that needed to be revealed, and it's the subconscious purging. It's your subconscious purging, because you need your subconscious to be in alignment and at the same frequency as your desires. So if your subconscious is being messy and starting up some petty ass shit, or starting arguments on small, if someone is taking a small situation and overreacting, gaslighting you and shit like that, they're just revealing themselves, okay? And showing you that you're not understanding how dope you are to sit around and put up with that. Which allows you to creatively purge that situation, but you're also gonna put this shit in creative. You're gonna incorporate it creatively in whatever it is your gift is, whether it's singing, a dance, a rap, a painting, a lecture, a book. Like, you're gonna use that situation to help many others, because you're meant to be exalted on a stage. I'm saying exalted is just lifted up, okay? So in the stage lifts you up, right? Exalted on the stage, like, period. So the I am affirmation to confirm or to clarify this energy is: I am surrounded by unconditional love and harmony each day. Anybody that loves you, and these are the only types of energies that we are looking to surround ourselves with. People that love you unconditionally, not going to see whatever you brought up to that person as something petty. They're going to say, okay, if she's speaking about it, it means something to them. So let me do what I need to do to change that. And that will be all. That will be the only thing said. It's not, oh, well, I usually ghost people. When they come to me with shit like this, I usually walk away from them. But since I care about you, I'm going to work at it. So now they're going to guilt you first, and then make you feel like, oh, they're a savior. They're such a good person because they're going to change for me. They love me so much. That guilt part was completely unnecessary. The self-care card says connect with fire. So it says connect with your passionate side. Connect with that side that's going to stand up. And that's what that ignited in you. Like, oh, really? Instead of treating me gently, you want to tell me how lucky I am that you're going to put forth the effort on something that it's a really small ask. You may see it as petty, but no matter what, it's a very small ask. But you want to put 20 on 10? Baby, keep all that shit. I'm good. Thank you for helping me to purge. Thank you for helping me to purge. I still love you. You're going to compartmentalize the relationship for whatever it can be. But, yeah. You're out of my league now. I don't have the capacity to give you what you want. I don't have the capacity to accept breadcrumbs, because that type of conversation makes you afraid to bring up anything else, because it's always going to be the threat of leaving you, or a sense of annoyance or something. It's like, really? I'm just realizing I didn't read the description for this number 1 card that came out for our Path of Soul Destiny card. So let's see what this number 1 card speaks about. And represents. Okay. Creation. And we just have this creative Empress or Emperor card coming out here. So it says now It's showing you what you don't want so you can create and put into motion or begin to allow the unfolding, because everything that you want, the desires of your heart, is already ready for you in the ethers. You just need to get your subconscious again to match the frequency of that blessing so that it can fall down. It's just waiting on you to overcome the low self-esteem, to really tap into this self-love, self-care energy in a real way. Not just a superficial way, but really deeply. Okay, it says you are a creator. When this card appears, it signifies a strengthening in your energetic field. The air is charged, spiritual turbocharge, right? A strengthening in your energetic field to bring those things which you require into physical manifestation. This is telling us that we have reached that frequency and our blessings are about to befall upon us. Okay? You've changed. You've changed. Recognize yourself. You are out of their league. Okay? Your blessings are about to fall. About to fall. Because we are loving ourselves so much, we're raising our frequency and we are matching the frequency of our blessings that have been stored up in the ethers, just waiting for us to reach this point. Okay? Creation is happening quickly from thought into form. Acceleration. We spoke about that earlier, okay? Be conscious of what thoughts you are having. The time between thought and its appearance in the physical will be quick. We just talked about that. Now is the time to get clear about what you desire in your life. That's why we're purging. The universal energies are working with you to bring your desires to fruition. Magician card. Magician energy. Number 1. Old cycles endings. New ones beginnings. A new cycle where manifestation is the theme. Leaders. Round up, regulators. Round up. Okay? They're always going to be doing that. This is coming out directly underneath the corrupt mentor. Again, someone that may have been older than you, that thought they had dominion over you. That could have been a lover, a family member, co-worker. Even your boss is a fucking co-worker. Okay? The Spirit wants you to know that all that do this and have done this, try to plan an attack on you, they are under judgment. The Spirit already told you. I'm constantly around you. You're never alone. I'm here to support you, to nurture you, to protect you. Don't mess with a chosen. Don't mess with an appointed. Don't mess with an anointed. Okay, the next card to clarify planning an attack on you. It says you expose something. Now see. That's what he meant. That's what he meant. It says you expose something. Now they see their plan won't work. Their plan to keep you under their foot, whatever it was, it's not going to work. You exposed them. With that little petty request that you brought to them and how they reacted, it exposed what you needed to see, to walk away. And now their plan to keep you in their life and to drain and siphon your energy, it's not going to work anymore. It's done. It's over. You're out of their league. You gave them chance after chance, time after time. Okay? the I am affirmation for planning an attack on you is I am grounded and at peace with myself and others. If that's not the most perfect card, I am grounded and at peace with myself and others. You're at peace with those people, even the ones that's trying to plan an attack on you, like unbothered as fuck right now. You are grounded and at peace with yourself, with the self-love. Like that alone is creating a bubble of protection of you being untouchable, unstoppable, unpenetrable. That self-love is your protection. And so you are at peace. Even others that try to do you wrong, you're at peace because you're covered. You're untouchable. You're unpenetrable. You're protected. The self-care card to clarify this is soak in a bath. I did that yesterday. So already in alignment. So I feel like whatever the attack that these people may have tried to put against me or to plan against me, I washed that away. I washed that away in the spiritual bath I took yesterday. And if you didn't take the promptings to take the spiritual bath, in which, was suggested in the last read, do it today. Or whenever you get a chance, Have you, like I said, you have the little crystals there, have your candles. I never have a candle burning with my spiritual bath, but I actually had a candle burning yesterday. Some candles, your essential oils, your crystals. You can throw little flowers in there. Maybe add little symbols that are important to you, perhaps. I even put, my little jewelry and stuff within it as well. And also, we are speaking aloud, right? The air is charged, so speak out what it is that you want. Desired outcomes. Speak it out and release it. Speak it out and surrender. All right? Write, burn, and surrender. That may be what I change it to. Instead of release. Because that's all surrender is a releasing to trust. You can release it because you trust the divine, the universe, to support you and to nurture whatever it is that you put out into the atmosphere. Right, burn, and surrender. I like it. So I think I'm going to rename that. Okay. Final cards that we are going to clarify. Final card that we're going to clarify is don't let them shame you for being pretty. Don't hide your beauty. Because what did the original card say? The original affirmation for the entire read? I am love, beauty, passion, and joy. Don't let anyone shame or guilt you for being beauty, for being beautiful. Don't let no one guilt or shame you for being passionate about yourself, your spiritual journey, and your gifts. Don't let anyone shame you for being joyful and being unpenetrable, untouchable, and unstoppable. Don't let no one shame you for that. Don't let no one shame you for being loved. The card underneath this says, I am grateful for the many relationships that form my everyday experience, even the bad ones, because they allow you to detach. I feel like that there's no right or wrong, just more or less a line card. It's a really great card in regards to detachment, just allowing you to take your emotions out of it and just get into the flow of life. Okay, so the first card to clarify, don't let them shame you for being pretty. We have, they want you to be content with breadcrumbs because they are okay with it projecting onto you. So these are people that may not tell you you're beautiful in a way that is believable. They just like act like it's nothing. Or, you know what I'm saying? Not just, and they don't even need to compliment you on your superficial beauty. It's an internal beauty as well, you know? So don't let them shame you if you want to hear that you're pretty every so often. And say, oh, you're just fishing for compliments, and I shouldn't have to fish for them. You should just give them to me. Do you have to ask me for compliments? No. Reciprocation. Blueprint vibes, baby. That's what you are. You're a trendsetter. You are a leader. And you are blueprint vibes. And you have a lot of wisdom that you can share and teach with people. So start your spiritual practice. Step into that leadership position. And that could be writing a song, blogging, writing a book. It can come in many different ways. The I am affirmation, to clarify, don't let them shame you for being pretty, is I am surrounded by limitless prosperity, abundance prosperity each day. I'm surrounded by limitless abundance each day. And so motherfuckers may be like, you're getting all this because you're pretty. You're getting all this because of blah, 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 blah. No. That pretty encompasses love, beauty, passion, and joy. That's where that pretty comes from. We're not talking about conventional beauty or prettifulness. There's a combination of things that allows that to be your billboard, that is pleasurable to look at, that is eye candy. There's a lot that goes into it. Just like I was saying earlier, that spiritual bath I took yesterday wiped off a whole bunch of negativity and got your girl looking younger, okay? Stress will age you, washed away. I allowed that stress to go down that drain. All the things that was purged, I allowed it to go down that drain, okay? Self-care card to clarify, don't let them shame you for being pretty, is watch a movie. So I do have some cards that says, you know, when things get kind of stressful, or you can do it on the other opposite end of the spectrum. When things are so great, you can imagine, zoom out and just look at your life as a movie and just get excited about you being able to create how you want the ending to be, right? See and sense and feel you having that desired outcome. Write the script within your movie of you achieving that desired outcome, of you leveling up your subconscious to the frequency of that desired outcome. Write that story. That could also be the creative book that you write, as you know, as you step into your leadership position, that can teach many others. You're possibly about to be a self-published author out here in this piece. Okay? You are unique, so even though there may be multiple people that may watch this, read, and do it, each one of your books are going to have something unique to offer. So it doesn't matter if someone else has done it before, is doing it. Yours will be different. Yours will be different from mine. And so on and so forth. You know? So, just as I called in the beginning of this read, like the heart is given heart chakra healed, right? And you're now embracing the love, the beauty, and the passion, the joy that is you. You are embracing the mysteries of you, which is that love, beauty, passion, and joy. You're embracing all of that. So, hopefully you guys can hear me. I know the music is kind of loud over there, but hopefully you were able to hear me. But hopefully the mic picked up what was needed, because I know I'm not speaking very loud. But remember that I am affirmation. I am walking my path of self-discovery and enjoying each step of my journey. Okay? We have our refuge within the silver sword and the dimensional gateway. And also just tapping into the knowing that we're constantly surrounded by love and support with the nurturing universe. And that we are co-creators, even with the creation card and the I am affirmation. I am a powerful co-creator who embraces the universe and is nurturing. That embraces the universe and the magic that surrounds me each day. The magic of your divine forces that covers you and protects you. Your divine team, your spirit team. Hopefully you got your notebook out and you've written down all of these affirmations that you can speak throughout the day up until the next read and for however long you need to. So just drill it into your core being and elevate that self-love, self-care, self-esteem. All right, family, I love you all. And until next time,